Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2024 as we continue our Road to Glory run with FARSLEY CELTIC in the Premier League. We've had slightly better results over the last month or so. However, today's going to be a very, very tough battle against Man City again, followed by a matchup against Everton. Let's get into the episode. All right, as you can see, we have played a few games. We played, most of the month there. We played Man City at the beginning of the month, only lost to them by a goal. Maybe we can find some way to get something today. I doubt it, but you never know. We then drew against Ipswich in the first leg, which is embarrassing because they're a team in the championship below us. But we did beat them in the second leg with just a goal from Motorsport there, although he did miss a penalty as well. We beat Southampton between there, picking up a pair of goals, one from Aigu and one from Rodriguez. Drew against West Ham, which I wish we could have gotten something there, especially at home. Huber picking up a goal, Aigun picking up a goal, and Suarez picking up a goal in that one. And then finally, we just most recently lost against Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal is a very good team, currently ranked 5th in the league, so not too surprising of a loss, especially away from home. It's okay. And then overall in the league right now, we are currently in 16th place. We do have a game in hand against the team ahead of us right now, Brighton. And honestly, if we win our next game in hand, we will be on, 22 points on 23 games, so just 1 point behind where we really want to be. A point per game is really what we're looking for. So hopefully we can figure something out here and kind of go from there. But let's go and get to today's game today. Here is the team we're bringing. We've got Kovacevic in goal, Lawwell in the left, Friday on the right, Alarbi and Garba in the middle, Arroyo ahead of them, Jones and Rodriguez in our midfield. Speaking of Jones, this is one of our Jones twins, if you will. He was not very happy at his loan out, so we brought him back. He's the one that was midfielder / defensive midfielder. The other Jones is the one that can play on the left wing. He is still out on loan at the moment. Speaking of left wing, we've got Aguirre out there, Moreira on the right, and we're going to bring Green into the middle today. Just mostly because it's a cup game, and I don't really care. But we do have some guys on the bench that can come in. Cuevas is here, Huber's here, if we need to swap them around. So let's go. Honestly, I was going to play a different game today for this first matchup, but that one got pushed out. So we're just going to play the one here against Man City, and it's going to be fun. You never know. Maybe we'll get something. Maybe we'll get something. I doubt it. We know how good Man City is. Although they are not playing their A team. So maybe you never know. They apparently do not consider us good enough to play their starters against. Be nice to draw this game and get an away leg against them in their home stadium. But, I don't know. We'll see. We've already had 3 shots, 2 on target. We've had nothing so far. Synthesis is not their A squad. I'm actually going to move up to a little bit more of a normal formation here for the second half. I was playing more defensive in the first half, but I think we're going to try and push it a little bit more here. Hey, we finally got some shots going. All right, 55 minutes in. Let's do our first sub of the game. Moreira on a yellow, not playing well. We'll bring him out. We'll bring... let's bring Cuevas over there. I'm okay with that move. All right, let's do some more subs here. Garba's not playing especially well. We'll bring Mwamba into that spot. Aguirre is not playing well on that left wing, so we'll bring Yaroslav in over there. I'll go with that for now. Come on, guys. Hold on here. Good clear out there. Come on. Get that one. Nope, nothing. Come on, Cuevas. Here we go. Gets it over to Green. Green pushing the ball up. Green with wearing his green headband. Cuevas gets it across to Yaroslav on the left-hand side. Yaroslav pushing the ball up. Can he get it to somebody? Come on, Yaroslav. He gets it over to nobody. Oh, trip up there. Is that going to be a penalty? Looks like it will be a penalty. This would be a great way to steal a FA Cup game away from arguably the #1 team in all of England. Come on, Rodriguez. Oh, I thought that was going to miss. All right, good job, guys. Come on. So did we ever do our last 2 subs? I don't think we did. Let's bring Green out. We'll bring Huber into that spot. And we got Lawal out. We bring Lewis in. All right, that's all of our subs. Do we go more defensive here, or do we just hold on for dear life? Well, it's a lot's going to result on what happens here. Come on, guys. Clear that out. Clear that out. There we go. Just a couple more minutes here, guys. Come on. Wow. I mean, that's all because, like I said, Man City did not bring their A game, so to speak. So there we go. All right. Well, I mean, we can beat Man City's B squad at least. Maybe we'll have a chance to win against Everton here. I actually don't even know who we play in the next round. I wasn't expecting to get past that one. Should we give everybody a nice rest here? And all right, we'll be right back for game number 2 against Everton, right? So we'll be right back. All right, we're back for our game here. It's not going to be against Everton. It's going to be against Man United, actually. The Everton game, I guess, got waterlogged pitch or whatever, so that one got delayed. Transfer window's over, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm pretty annoyed right now. I had a deal locked in for this dude right here, because the board actually said, hey, we think you deserve some more transfer money. Let's give you some more transfer money. I was like, okay, cool. So they actually gave us 8 mil. I don't know why it says 7.5 now, but that's part of the problem. They gave us about 8 mil, right? And so I was like, oh, cool. Let's go see who I can get. So I went in there. I was like, okay, this Videgli guy or Videgla, whatever. He looks like a good player. We could probably get, a good chunk of it up front within that 8 mil, and then put a little bit, on the never plan. And sure enough, we got them to agree. Looked good. Everything's great. Day comes to sign him. Suddenly we have 4 mil in the transfer budget. I hadn't done anything else. I hadn't touched a single thing. I'm guessing my director of football moved some money around, which I didn't know they could do. I didn't know the director of football. I have him set up where he could suggest transfer targets for me and loan targets for me. I didn't think part of that suggestion was that he was allowed to move money around. And when he moved it around, it was locked and I couldn't move it back. So we only had 4 million in the budget. I couldn't get this guy. Well, thankfully, a couple days after, well, I say thankfully, but after a couple days after I had to say no to this guy, I was able to move the money back, right? We got 7.5 million here now, which would have been enough to get this guy on the offer that we had. Unfortunately, when I went back in for him, Hull was so upset with the fact that we refused it the first time, they wanted twice as much money for him. We couldn't afford it. So I didn't get this guy because my director of football did something stupid. So needless to say, I have removed my director of football's ability to even suggest transfer loan targets, which I'm a little bit annoyed by because I should be allowed to do that without him touching my money. Like, don't touch my money. I'm allowed to say yes or no. If I say no, no money changes. Nothing happens. I don't know why it happened. I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. And so, unfortunately, we did not get this guy. And if we do ever go back in for this guy, I have a feeling we're going to have to pay twice as much for him. I was absolutely willing to get this guy for the money that I was putting up for him. Twice as much? I don't know if he's that good. He might not be that good. He looks like he could be decent. especially for the price that I wanted to pay for him. So I'm frustrated. I'm annoyed. The game kind of broke on me. I feel like it's a game breaking thing, there's nothing realistic about that. Like, if I were to actually go in for this guy, there's nothing in real life that says, oh, I'm sorry, I accidentally moved the money to the wage budget. You cannot move it back. That's not real. It doesn't work that way. Life does not work that way. If you got money, you got money. You can do it. Very frustrating. So, needless to say, we were not able to get the guy I wanted, and now I'm angry and upset. There's a guy up here that looks decent, but this guy looked just... Yeah, this is the twice as much money that they wanted, and I am not paying twice as much money. I mean, if I can get him for the money that I originally agreed on, which I believe was something like 30% there, way less money down here, way less money down here, way less money down here, and then something like that. Like, it was like 15 mil or something like that I was trying to get him for. Yeah, I'll take him for 15 mil if we can get that. I'll have to drop this down to 100K or something like that. Why does it say current seasons in 6 mil? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Yeah, they're not gonna take it anymore. They won't even deal with me. I'm so angry that the director of football messed me up on a deal, and I don't know why. It's not even like I said, it's not a realistic thing. It's the game, the football manager game broke for 5 seconds, and it broke enough to cost us a player. Little silly, little dumb, but it is what it is. I guess what I could have done is I could have reloaded his save a day before, something like that, and made sure, and then removed the director of football's ability to put up offers. I just didn't think about it in time. I thought we could save it, I guess, as part of it. All right, here's the team we're bringing against Man United. We're going to lose against them. It is what it is. Kovacevic in the goal, Lawal on the left, Friday on the right, Larby Garba in the middle, Jones, Rodriguez, Ilwu, Yaroslav, Songfei, and Cuevas. But let's go. Let's go lose and get this over with. Because obviously, unlike the FA Cup game against Man City, Man United is not going to be playing their B squad in this game. So we'll get this loss over with. No big deal. I mean, I thought about playing a few more games and then showing you guys something else that's winnable, but who knows when that would be. If we keep getting waterlogged pitches, it could have been several games away, and I didn't want to play a whole bunch of games in between. That is a white head of hair. There's Cuevas with the ball. I mean, he's going to make it look like we have a chance here, but we don't. All right, there's the first of many goals for Man City. I'm guessing they beat us by 4 goals. Not Man City, sorry, Man United. My apologies. We just played Man City and I got Man City on the brain. Good takeaway by Man City there. I said Man City again, Man United. I mean, Man United's currently in first place, but Man City does have 3 games in hand against them and only 3 points behind. So pretty sure Man City's still going to win this whole thing. But obviously Man United's still a good team. I'll give it a couple months, and then we'll go back in for that goalkeeper if we can get him for the same price. I don't know. It's frustrating. I should be able to leave the director of football on for suggestions, but he should not be able to mess up other transfer deals that I'm working on. It's just not. There's nothing realistic about that. It's annoying. All right, I'm going to be honest. I'm annoyed, so we're not going to watch the rest of this. I apologize if you wanted to see the rest of it, but it's not worth watching. We're going to call the episode there. I'm just frustrated, and I need to go and just chill for a bit because I'm mad at the game. The game cost me a decent looking player. We will never know. Watch him be like a world-class player someday, and we could have had him. And it's all because of some silly setting that the director of football was able to do. So, all right. We'll be right back for, I don't know when we're going to come back at this point. I probably need to change the formation again at some point, but I don't know. It'll be somewhere down here. Maybe. Maybe watch the Aston Villa FA Cup game. We only lost to them by a goal last time we played them, so who knows? Maybe we can beat them. Yeah, and we've beaten Liverpool before. Maybe we'll come back down here at this point and see where that gets us. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.